Hello, everybody. Hope all is doing well. I'm gonna introduce my group members, Michael, myself, Edgar, Ben, and Lissette. Our company's project is on Panda Express. It's a family-owned and a family-grown company. The owner of this company is named Andrew Chung, and the master chef, Chung, is his father, who opened up the door in Pasadena in the first Panda Inn in California. The menu is inspired by Mandarin and Sichuan dishes. After a decade of success with Panda Inn restaurant, in 1983, Mr. Andrew Chung opened the first Panda Express at Glendale Galleria. And in 1999, Panda Care established, and in 2005, it inducted in the Restaurant Association of Hall of Fame. And most importantly, in 2006, Panda Express opened its 888 restaurant in Sacramento, California. And the reason why I'm bringing up this point is because in Asia, 888 is a very significant lucky number for the Asian culture. Next slide, please. Okay, in our outline, we want to share this information. It's like Panda, it's a great place to satisfy your lust for Chinese food on the go, as this fast food chain that will put a wow, for your taste bud. So as we continue on, we'll be speaking about climbing the ladder in this company, job listing, selection, hiring, and training, compensations, employee turnover rates, and retention. And we're going to follow up with a conclusion. I'm going to pass it on to Ben.
Thanks, Derick. So you must be wondering why we're choosing this company. As if you haven't known already, or if you've been to Collins College, Panda Express is a very big provider and donator to our college. If you've went to the RKR, I believe, there's going to be a big giant plaque that you see that says Panda Express. And knowing this, our group was like, hey, there must be a reason why they're donating so much money to us. There's a reason why that one of the representatives is coming to our campus every single year to talk about coming to their company. So that's some reasons why we were having some interest in this company alone. And why do we think Panda Express is important? Like Derick said in his introduction, they opened 888 restaurants in the last few years. They probably opened up a lot more in the most recent years. And there's probably a reason why there's so much popularity Panda Express is gaining in the US. And every time you think of Chinese food in the fast food industry, most people in our group at the very least think of Panda just like that. You think of their orange chicken, you think of their broccoli and beef, you think of their chow mein, fried rice, etc. Most of the time in terms of fast food comes from Panda Express. And this is why we kind of find it very important in the food and beverage industry. So what is it like trying to apply for Panda Express? And when you get into the working in one of the restaurants? Well, for starters, you're going to be working as either a kitchen staff or a service team. That's either front of the house or back of the house, either cooking the food, throwing away the garbage, closing the restaurants, etc., etc. When you've gained enough experience, you're going to be assistant manager. As it states, you're going to be managing those below you, and you're going to be working in small groups. So you're going to be either working with those that are in the front of the house as cash registers, or those in the back of the house as cooks. General manager, you're going to be managing the whole restaurant in one cohesive unit and making sure everyone's doing their job, usually for most of the times of the day. Training leader is a little bit similar to a general manager, of that you're still managing one restaurant, but you're also training those that are under you to become assistant managers and general managers. Multi-unit managers are going to be similar to training managers, you're going to be training people who are below you, but instead of one restaurant, you're going to be doing at least 3 to 6 stores. So that could be either really close to you or farther away, depending on what happens. And then once you climb up to area coach of operations, you're going to be again training those that are under you up to unit, multi-unit manager. But instead of 3 to 6, you're going to be doing 7 to 15. So say if I'm going to be the unit area coach of operations for Pomona, I'm going to be managing all those in Pomona that I can find or know of or assign to. And then lastly, once you climb up to regional director of operations, you're going to be managing everyone below Ben. You're going to be managing everything. But instead of just like in Pomona itself, say I'm going to be in the Western region. So that's going to be at least 40 to 90 restaurants that are in California or going to be in Oregon and Washington. And with all that in mind, you must be wondering, how do you apply to this? And I lead that to my partner, Edgar.
Hi. For job listings, Panda Express has plenty of job listings on various employment sites. They also have college career fairs, which you can attend and meet them in person if you wanted to. For the college career fair, you'll meet representatives of the company and they'll give you a brief explanation about the company and why they're there, like who they're looking for, who they want to hire, that kind of stuff. For the company showcase, you'll meet representatives or maybe even a recruiter who will do a company showcase about Panda Express, the history, the culture, the type of cuisines, positions available, the culture, the environment, and so much more. With the career fair and showcase, you can use that to your advantage to make personal connections. You can also find various job listings at the Panda Express career page. You can also find more job listings at the various employment channels like LinkedIn, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, Snag of Job, Glassdoor, and Job Alive. They also have job advertising on various social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. When you click on those job advertising ads, it will take you directly to the Panda Express career page or some employment channel like Indeed or ZipRecruiter. For the selection process, hiring process, and training, as I said earlier, you can apply directly to their website or any employment channel like LinkedIn, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, or any other. And then I highly recommend you introduce yourself by calling the establishment where you applied or going down there in person and speaking with the manager on duty or with the general manager if the general manager is there. And just let them know that you're interested, ask a few questions, and try to stand out. That way they remember you. And if you complete that process, you can begin the interview, the first interview with the general manager or district manager, which takes about 30 minutes. And then after that, they will get back to you where you will have to do 2 interviews or 1 or maybe more, and they all vary in length. So you'll have to do 2 to 3 or more interviews in order to get hired. And once you get hired, you'll do the job, you'll learn on the job for 2 weeks to a few months. You'll also watch modules about health, food safety, safety about yourself, like being around in the kitchen environment, and food production. And with that said, I will pass it on to Michael, who will talk about the types of compensation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michael. I'll be talking about the types of compensation the company offers. I'll start off with income protection. Income protection, it's like health insurance. You put a little money in it, and over time, it will grow for you in the future. And also for the time off category, you get paid time off in case you need a day off from work, and also when you need that day off, you can add your hourly wage into it in case you use your sick time or vacation time. Well, also you get holiday. Holiday pay is 1.5 times your hourly rate because since it's a national holiday, they want you to get also get a little extra. Also, you could get sick leave in case you're not feeling very well. You can add your sick time and apply to it, and as well bereavement, uh, bereavement time, which means grieving. In case you had a recent loss or anything like that, the company will pay up to 3 days payment, like pretty much a total of 24 hours, pretty much 24 hours worth of pay. Now onto the benefit factor. For you get 401k, if you either work part-time or full-time, they will match it up to 4%. Also, you get various discounts on theme parks, movie tickets, gym membership, Panda Express restaurants as well. Last but not least, the health and wellness. The company will cover 80% of premium insurance and up to 50% for qualified dependents that has medical, dental, and or vision. I'll leave the next presentation to Lissette.
Hey everybody, I'm Lissette, and these are the topics that I'll be talking about in this slide. The employee turnover rate, retention, and organizational culture at Panda Express. Depending on the location, training, and management of the restaurant, the turnover rate can be both high and low. So unfortunately, I can't tell you what the turnover rate is since answers vary. However, one thing I can tell you about the company is how they lower their turnover rate. Panda Express provides benefits and some discounts to their employees to keep them happy and satisfied. As my colleague Michael mentioned before in the last slide, Panda Express offers a variety of benefits, including health insurance, income protection, and paid time off, educational scholarships, and more. The company also offers a great pay for all positions as well as bonuses for all associates. Eligible associates are also offered stock options and 401k saving accounts. As for the employee retention, by giving benefits and discounts to the employees, the company is already successfully managing their employee retention. Lastly, the company's organizational culture goes by the Panda way, which is to live a healthy lifestyle, continuous learning, developing others, and acknowledging others. And now I will pass it on to Ben.
Thanks, Lizette. And thank you for everyone in this group for presenting this much. And for you, listener, I don't know, I hopefully think this is something that is very convincing of why you should apply it to Panda Express. There's obviously some stuff that we've missed out, and if we did include everything, we'll be going on for a few hours, which might be great, but we don't want to waste everyone's time too much. So what do we think about the employee brand? Well, as Lizette said, Panda cares. Like Panda cares about their employees. And that is something that, as stressful as the food and beverage industry is, that's something that a lot of employees should really consider in any company. And I think that's something that really stands out for Panda. And in terms of how we evaluate their HR styles from what we learned in class, it's fairly standard, it seems like, from what we learned in class. But do note that this is a food and beverage company. Not every restaurant, sometimes mom and pops, maybe some, in other restaurants like McDonald's or KFC, but like this is very unique for a company, and we think this is their style. Their practices are very practical, and they're very focused for the employees, and I think that's something that everyone should consider. And that's something that we think is the reason why you should apply for Panda. But if you have any more questions, or if there's something that we didn't really specify, do comment down below of the video and we'll try to answer as much as we can. Thank you.